welcome to the deep dive. We've got some really interesting gardening notes someone shared with us.
Yes, it's basically a log of someone's experiments trying to get mint cuttings to, well, root properly.
And the focus here is really digging into what worked for this particular gardener, because it seems a bit different from the usual advice.
That's the fascinating part. The notes detail this successful approach that, yeah, seems to push back against the standard methods you often read about.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Our mission is to look at these notes and figure out this, maybe slightly surprising, technique for mint propagation they landed on, especially because it seems counter to popular methods.
Right. So typically, if you look this up, the advice mentioned in the notes is, take cuttings with maybe 4 to 6 nodes.
Those little points where leaves or roots pop out.
Exactly. And they usually say aim for a decent length, maybe 10 to 15 centimeters, something like that.
Yeah, I think I've heard that. So if you've been trying that standard way and, I don't know, maybe felt a bit underwhelmed by the root growth?
Well, then these notes offer something else to consider. This gardener found more success by going quite a bit shorter.
Shorter. How much shorter are we talking?
Significantly, the method they found success with used cuttings with just 2 nodes, and the length was only around 8 centimeters.
Wow, okay. Just 2 nodes and 8 centimeters. That is quite a bit less than the usual 4 to 6 nodes and 10 to 15 centimeter range.
It really is. Fewer nodes, shorter stem. It does make you stop and think, like, why would that work better here?
Was there anything else to it beyond just the size of the cutting?
Oh, definitely. Another really key thing they noted was pruning the leaves. They cut the existing leaves basically in half.
Cut the leaves in half. Why would they do that?
Well, it's likely to reduce transpiration. That's the process where the plant loses water vapor through its leaves.
Ah, right. So less leaf surface means less water loss?
Exactly. And with less water stress, the little cutting can hopefully put more of its energy into making roots instead of just, trying to keep big leaves hydrated.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, helping it conserve its resources.
Yeah.
Did the notes mention the specific setup they used, like what they put the cuttings in?
They did. They used coco peat for the growing medium. Coconut fiber.
Yeah, that's pretty common. Good drainage and holds water.
Right. But here's another interesting bit. They didn't use a standard seedling tray for this successful attempt.
Oh, what did they use then?
A plastic ice cube tray.
An ice cube tray. Seriously.
Yep. The notes specifically say it worked better and firmer than their seedling tray.
Huh. An ice cube tray. Any idea why that might be better, just based on what they wrote?
Well, the notes just have better and firmer, but you could speculate maybe the small individual compartments gave each cutting more support, less disturbance.
Or maybe something about how that specific plastic held moisture compared to their other tray.
Could be. It just shows how even small things in the environment, things you might not think about, can potentially make a difference.
Okay, so let's recap the successful recipe here. Short cuttings, just 2 nodes, about 8 centimeters long. Trim the leaves in half. Plant them in coco peat.
In an ice cube tray.
Right, and that led to a good result.
According to these notes, yes. They reported the mint rooted quickly, the roots were firm, and the stems grew strong using this method. It's presented as a clear success compared to their attempts with the longer cuttings.
So the takeaway for you listening might be, if you've struggled with propagating mint the standard way, maybe try going shorter. This gardener's experience suggests it's worth a shot.
Absolutely. It's just a great little example documented in these notes of how sometimes stepping away from the accepted method can lead to, well, unexpectedly good results.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does. It sort of leaves you wondering how many things we assume are the right way, maybe in gardening, maybe elsewhere, could actually be improved if we just tried something a little different, something less obvious, like these shorter mint cuttings.